Yo, what is going on, guys? Clutch back again with another video for you guys today. Before we do get into it, if you haven't already, please smash the like button if you do enjoy this video. Also drop a comment if you have any questions, and please smash that sub button. We are trying to reach 6,000 subscribers, so anyone who subs will be massively appreciated. Sorry for the short break away. Just took a bit of time off after Christmas. I wasn't feeling too great, so just took a little bit of time off, but hopefully you guys had a wonderful Christmas and enjoyed your new year. And yeah, I'm super excited to be back uploading again with you guys. So, formation we are doing today is the 4-3-2-1. Again, super excited about using this one. These are the tactics. Before we do get into it as well, if you haven't already, I do a coaching Patreon down in the description. Also, as well, I do run a weekend league service. That's down there as well, and you can use code CLUTCH for 10% off on that if you are interested. Pardon me, sorry. So, defensive style is on balanced. Again, for me, I've said it so many times on this channel, I personally don't enjoy using these press tactics. For me, there's just a lot wrong with them. Your players get drained in stamina way too quick. A lot of the time, the positioning's off as well. And in general, it does just feel like a lot of headless chickens running around. So for me, using balanced is by far the best way to play this formation. Now, our width is on 40. This is basically just to make sure our fullbacks tuck in, and basically to make sure as well we just are as defensively sound as possible. Sometimes if your players are too wide, there's way too many gaps in the team. You just concede a lot of through balls and a lot of silly goals, and it's just no good for nobody. So 40 width for me. And then I do have the depth on 50. Again, there's no need for 71 depth now. Obviously, with the new patches and things like that, 71 depth just isn't anywhere near as strong. It is definitely still usable and definitely good, but I am using 50 depth for this one, just to, again, make sure we are as defensively strong as possible and don't concede any silly goals. Now, build-up play is on balanced as well. For me, I personally just don't like using fast build-up or anything like that. The only one you could maybe use is long ball. But for me, I just don't feel like it's necessary for what we're trying to get out of this formation. A lot of it's a lot more of moving up the pitch quickly with a lot of small, intricate passing and trying to break down our opponents. So for me, having long ball on where you're just kind of lumping it up there just doesn't really seem to make much sense. Now, I do have my chance creation on direct passing. If you don't know about direct passing, I don't know where you've been, what you've been doing, but direct passing is obviously the best chance creation tactic on the game, and it is the key to tactics on FC24. Basically, what it does is it makes your players with high acceleration or attacking positioning and sprint speed make better in behind runs. It does just mean basically you just have the best chances possible of getting those through ball runs, and with those three strikers up top, it is just absolutely key to breaking in behind and scoring goals. Now, our width again is on 50. We just don't really feel like we need to do too much. This is quite a narrow formation already. I feel like if you narrow the width anymore, it'll be too narrow and you'll actually struggle to create because everyone will be in the middle. Also, you don't want them spread out and wide apart because, again, you want those intricate inside the centre of the pitch plays. So 50 width is a nice balance. We do have our players in the box on 7. This is mainly because, again, I do have all three of those attackers making runs, but also I do want some of my midfielders getting involved. I do have an attacking midfielder, as you'll see in the instructions, but for me, it does just mean having 7 players in the box and getting those attacking runs and contributions that are my midfielders becomes an absolute necessity, and we can also counteract that with our instructions as well, so we can find that right balance so we're not just over committing everyone. And then we do have our corners on 2 and free kicks on 1. This is mostly just to avoid conceding any counter attacks from set pieces, but also there is a good corner set piece tactic as well. If you are interested, let me know in the comments down below. Now, guys, we are going to go on to the instructions. This is how I do have the team laid out. As you saw, and as I mentioned as well, having that attacking midfielder in Lionel Messi is absolutely key to how this formation works. So, the way this formation works mostly as well is that we're going to defend in a 4-4-2, attack in the 4-3-2-1. So you'll see how these instructions do that, and I will tell you and walk you through all of it. So, we do start with basically our 3 attackers. So, our left forward and our striker will be the 2 quote unquote strikers when we are defending. So that is why we do have both of them on stay central, get in behind. This is again just to make sure we can be as aggressive as possible going forward. We want them to make as many good through ball runs and to just be in those central areas of the pitch. We're going to have fullbacks doing their bits. We're going to have midfielders running in. We just want our strikers in the centre parts of the pitch creating chances. So that's why they are both on stay central getting behind. Now we do have our right forward on stay central getting behind and come back on defence. This is because he will probably drop in as a right midfielder when we are defending in this 4-4-2. So we do want him on come back on defence, but we still want him on stay central getting behind for all those reasons I did just explain. And also because we do still want to attack in the 4-3-2-1. A lot of people set the instructions up so they almost play the whole thing as a 4-4-2. Ends up not really working too well and end up being a bit weird. So for me, this is a way of attacking in a 4-3-2-1 and defending in a 4-4-2. So to obviously counter that, that does mean we do have our right centre mid and central centre mids on stay up while attacking cover centre. Now when we are playing this as a 4-4-2, these two will be the ones who sit back and protect your back line. They'll be the two centre mids who basically sit there and help defend and make sure we don't concede any silly goals and really just be an absolute just brick in the middle of the pitch to make sure we win it. And then we do have our left centre mid who will be our more attacking one, and he'll be the one who basically settles in as left mid when we are defending in the 4-4-2, and he is just completely on default instructions. This is because really you just don't need to change anything. For me, maybe I might have him on getting to the box for cross. That is a bit more of a personal preference thing. This is mainly just, again, to make sure we are attacking and basically getting him in the right spaces to try and score goals. And having him on getting to the box across does mean as well we are available for just cutbacks, back post crosses. He's going to be in and around the box trying to score goals. And then, so we do have both of our centre-backs just on full default instructions. Now, to obviously balance out this team, we do have our right back on stay but while attacking overlap. This is basically just, again, to make sure that we are as defensive as possible and basically just being as strong as we can in those areas of the pitch, trying to make sure we don't concede. And then we obviously have them on overlap as well to bomb down those wings, try and help us score goals, create opportunities. Obviously, those three central strikers are staying in the central areas, so we do need some width when we are going forward, and that's what our fullbacks will provide. And then we do have the left back just on overlap compared to stay back while attacking overlap, again to help go forward with this side of the pitch. So yeah guys, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, again, please smash the like button. Again as well, please smash the sub button. We are going to be uploading daily again. I just took a short break away. If you are interested as well, like I said, I am running a coaching Patreon where basically I help you guys improve at the game. And also I do run a weekly service like I mentioned earlier. If you do want your games played by professionals to make sure you get the top ranks on the game, again, visit improveyourrank.co.uk and use code CLUTCH for 10% off. So yeah guys, again, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video and I will see you guys next time. Peace.